Let's go to Calculus, click down here at Find the Derivative by the Definition, and I believe we're doing 3-2. Actually, that's it. Alright, it says find the derivative using the definition. So we have m of t, let's write this down. M of t is equal to a negative 11t plus 20. So we'll write that down and move right on over. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep rewriting this definition up here, the definition of the derivative. And if you're learning this for the first time, you should do this always, rewrite. So we have f of x plus delta x minus f of x, and that's going to be all over delta x. Yeah, you'd be surprised how fast you'll learn this stuff if you just rewrite it over and over again. And say it to yourself, say it out loud. We try to get all our senses involved, as many as we can. How about a different color? Anybody want to do orange? So we have m of t, and that's equal to a negative 11t plus 20. Okay, and when it says find the derivative, we want to find m prime of t, m prime of t. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find this up here, f of x plus delta x, or in this case we're using m as the name of our function. So we're going to find m of, what are we going to find? You know what, and I'm going to end up running out of room. I'd like to get everything on one screen here, so let me move that up a little higher. M of t plus delta t. So we take the t plus delta t and substitute it right on in for this t here. So we have negative 11, we have t plus delta t, and then of course plus 20. Now let's just go ahead and distribute that negative 11 across. We have negative 11t and then minus 11 delta t. I messed that up, and then plus 20. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and write m prime of t is equal to the limit. I'm not sure I'm going to use this color anymore. Man, this is just, I don't know. We got the limit as delta t approaches 0, and so now we're going to look up here. So we're going to write this in, which we already got. So that's negative 11t minus 11 delta t, and then plus 20. And then of course now we have this minus here, and of course f of x, that would be our m sub t. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this minus sign across, and so that becomes out of positive 11t, that becomes minus 20, and now that's all over delta t. Now you're going to notice that our function is going to always cancel out. Right, so here's our function, negative 11t minus 20. So 20, 20 minus 11t, and whoa, something's fishy here. That was a minus. We distributed the negative across, and that should have made that a plus. So you knew, I know there's something fishy there, because I know that the function is going to cancel out all the way throughout, so I knew something was fishy. Okay, so we're left with, and I'll rewrite this, m prime of t is equal to the limit as delta t approaches 0. So we're left with negative 11 delta t. Everything else canceled out, and it's all over delta t. Alright, it's all over delta t. So what are we left with? We have m prime of t is equal to the limit of delta t approaching 0, and the delta t's here can just cancel out, so we're just left with the negative 11. And the limit of a constant is just the constant. So there you go. M prime of t is equal to negative 11. Negative 11. So there's our derivative. We found the derivative. We did it. And if you noticed, we end up with just negative 11. So that's going to always be the case when we've got basically the formula for a line here, the function of a line. Let's hit the answer and make sure that's right. You can hit the help here button and check out how that was worked out. All right. So I will see you there.